The Ellis County Sheriff's Office is mourning a detention officer who was murdered on the job. I'm Clarice Tinsley. Officer Isaiah Bias was killed while putting an inmate in his cell Monday afternoon. Sheriff Norman calls it pure evil. Fox 4 Stephen Dial is live in Ellis County. Stephen.
Sheriff Norman told reporters that he was limited in what he could say about how his officer was killed, but we just got our hands on some court documents. When the court documents say that Thompson allegedly punched, kicked, and choked the officer and then went back to sit down as if nothing happened.
Occasionally, we deal with bad folks. I can honestly say that my staff over the last day has dealt with pure evil.
That is how Ellis County Sheriff Brad Norman described the inmate charged with murdering detention officer Isaiah Bias. Sheriff Norman said that he could only provide limited information about the attack, now under investigation by the Texas Rangers.
He was physically assaulted by an inmate in a cell area in a inmate holding facility while the officer was doing his daily job.
Investigators say Aaron Thompson was booked into the jail last month on 3 counts of assaulting a public servant. Sheriff Norman told us Thompson was in solitary confinement for 23 hours a day. According to an arrest warrant affidavit, while Bias was looking for Thompson to bring him back to his cell, Thompson punched and kicked Bias in the head. He also choked him from behind. Documents say Thompson then went to a table and sat down.
He loved what he did. He loved the people he worked with, and everybody around him loved him. Law enforcement, in some capacity, was definitely a career choice that he made and he loved.
Bias was 28 years old. Sheriff Norman said he met him when he was a teen in the Explorer program.
He wanted to be in law enforcement, and he came in to work for the jail. You can come to work in the jail at 18, where you can't be a peace officer in Texas until you're 21.
Bias left the sheriff's office to get a degree from Navarro College. He came back and was promoted to corporal in detention services in 2022. As the oldest sibling in his family, Bias had just become an uncle a week earlier.
A very family-oriented person. His sister's baby is a week old, and it was able to see the baby the day it was born.
Thompson is charged with capital murder. It is up to the district attorney if this case will be tried as a death penalty case.
It was a heinous, horrific, purposeful murder that was senseless and not needed. If I have anything to say about it, that's exactly what will happen. I believe that we'll ask my opinion as well as the ranger that worked this case, but the ultimate decision lies on the district attorney's office.
There's a sign on the door behind me that says no family visitations today. Inside the lobby is a picture of the officer, and some people have brought flowers. That's also in the lobby. The sheriff has brought in counselors to